Well, I'm born and raised in Vanuatu. I'm from Aragor village, a small tiny village like just outside Port Vila. That's where everything started.
What is football like in Vanuatu? Is there already a big love for it over there?
Growing up in Vanuatu, my cousins, everyone in my family is football lovers, you know. But football over there in Vanuatu is a main sport over there. You know, everyone loves it. Well, I've surrounded myself with people that are always encouraging me that, yeah, of course, your dreams, you know, you can actually achieve your dreams. It's been a hell of a journey, you know, like a long journey. I met with many teams around Pacific, and I go through many coaches, and I end up in New Zealand, and yeah. Next minute, I realized, but I'm here in Australia with Tiana Ghost Mariners. It was a really long and good journey for me.
How does it feel to be the first Vanuatuan-born professional football player?
It's just amazing getting a first professional contract, and you know that everyone behind you is just amazing.
Nothing short of an amazing fairy tale, not only for him but for every player in the Pacific Islands, and I think it's a real inspiration. Probably the biggest thing is his humility and just knowing his background and his story. You know, when we brought him in on trial, knowing that he'd been around for a long time, and yeah, just the fact that no one had really took a chance on him, and I found that hard to understand.
Brian's gotten a few nicknames, I think, from the club. You know, they call him the Brick Wall of Gosford because, you know, nothing gets past him. I always see him eating coconuts, so sometimes I just call him Coconut, but that's just a kind of a roommate banter, so.
In football, there's a lot of different styles of play, different cultures. So I think having that experience from Vanuatu brings a different style, different culture that we can all learn off.
It's a big achievement. It's a big achievement for me and for Vanuatu as well.
It's been 6 years since you were last there. Now you've gone back home, you've got a professional soccer contract. You must be seen as quite a superstar over there. It
is, you know, where I went back, a lot of change, you know, and a lot of fans, you know, they've been following the club since I signed, and I don't even expect it, but like, you know, it is, you know, I inspired a lot of people, a lot of young kids growing up in Vanuatu. So I'm king over there, but I mean, you know, I just keep low profile, but it was good, it was good.
Now, you're 29 years of age. Some people might have already given up, but was it something that you always believed you could do, is still getting a professional league contract?
Yeah, look, growing up, the one thing that I had in my heart and in my mind is to one day get a professional contract, which is it's my passion, you know. Like, I really love this sport, and it just gives me, you know, this positive mindset that, yeah, just have to keep working out every day and yeah, follow your dreams.
There's always a risk with playing a young player that's not played at this level before, but you know, I was more than willing to take that risk with what I saw in training, what I saw in him as a person, and it was very quickly after we signed him, you could see that without doubt be one of the best defenders in the A-League competition.
So the coach took a bit of a chance signing you. How does that make you feel?
It's just an amazing feeling. It's priceless because you're stepping into an environment where he already trusts you, and then you know that he will give you a chance.
What's your goals? What's next, and how far do you want to go with your career?
Obviously, my goal was to win the league, which is that's one of my personal goals. One step at a time. I'm grateful enough to get my professional contract here in Australia, but for now, yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Enjoying the moment?
Yeah, the moment. You have to enjoy the moment, yeah.
Just really proud. Yeah, I think of every one of these boys as part of my family, and just to see him reach the level that he always dreamed of reaching, and to help him, and obviously be the coach that believed in him. It makes me really proud.
Do you have any words of advice for any of those young kids over in Vanuatu who want to do similar things to what you're doing now?
Everything I would say is miracle doesn't happen overnight. You know, if it takes 10 years for me, you know, it takes 10 years for anyone that dreams. You know, you just have to be stay positive and, you know, like focus on your goal, what you want to achieve, because everything, you know, everything happens for a reason. So continue doing what you do best. That's all.